watch the sun go down. The sky is orange, red and gold. The edges of the town are fading into shadow. The day is giving up. The window to the west, the only kind of cup that holds the light of leaving, the warmth of the goodbye. The window to the west, I'm learning to be the sky. I've been sitting here for hours, watching the colors bleed. The window to the west, the only thing I need. The window to the west, it's not a place of sorrow. It's just the place where day gives way to the tomorrow of the night that's coming, the darkness that will fall. The window to the west, the only thing that's all is the beauty of the ending, the grace of the descent. The window to the west, I'm learning to be content. You used to sit beside me, watch the sunset with your hand, and mine, your head upon my shoulder. We would understand the language of the fading, the poetry of the close. The window to the west, the only thing that knows the secret of the leaving, the art of letting go. The window to the west, I'm learning to be the glow. My friend says sunsets are just science, the rotation of the sphere. But the window to the west is the only thing that's dear. The window to the west, it's not a place of sorrow. It's just the place where day gives way to the tomorrow of the night that's coming, the darkness that will fall. The window to the west, the only thing that's all is the beauty of the ending, the grace of the descent. The window to the west, I'm learning to be content. The sun will rise again tomorrow, the window will face the dawn. But the west is where the memories of the day are drawn, in colors that are final, in hues that say goodbye. The window to the west, the only kind of sigh is the one that comes from gratitude, from the knowledge of the good. The window to the west, I'm learning to be the wood. Curtain now, the sun is down, the sky is dark, the day is taking its bow. The stars are coming out to play, the night is in the air. The window to the west, the The only thing that's fair is the memory of the colors, the warmth of the last ray, the window to the west. I'm learning to be the way. Handful of rust from the fender of your truck, the one that you drove when we were young, the one that got stuck in the mud of the back 40, the spring of '99. A handful of rust, the only thing that's mine is the flaking of the metal, the crumbling of the steel. A handful of rust, I'm learning how to feel. The truck is gone now, sold for scrap, the fender's in the shed. A handful of rust, the only thing that's said. A handful of rust, it's not a thing of beauty, it's just the residue of time, the evidence of duty that the truck performed for years, the work that it had done. A handful of rust, the only kind of sun, is the one who keeps the memory, who holds the decay. A handful of rust, I'm learning to be the way. I used to wash the truck each Sunday, polish every inch. I used to keep it gleaming, not a single scratch or pinch. But the rust don't care about the care, the rust just does its job. A handful of rust, the only thing that's raw is the beauty of the newness, the shine of the fresh. A handful of rust, I'm learning to be the flesh. My friend says rust is garbage, throw it in the trash. But the handful of rust is the only thing that's ash. A handful of rust, it's not a thing of beauty, it's just the residue of time, the evidence of duty that the truck performed for years, the work that it had done. A handful of rust, the only kind of sun, is the one who keeps the memory, who holds the decay. A handful of rust, I'm learning to be the way. The rust will turn to dust, the dust will blow away, the fender will be nothing on some future day. But the handful that I'm holding is a testament to now. A handful of rust, the only kind of vow, is the one that says I was here, I worked, I served, I tried. A handful of rust, I'm learning to be the tide. And the brown, the flake in the scar of the years that have passed, the miles that were driven. A handful of rust, the only thing that's given is the memory of the labor, the ghost of the drive. A handful of rust, I'm learning to be alive. The screen door's last creak, I heard it yesterday. The hinge finally gave, the spring fell away. The door that swung 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times or more. The screen door's last creak, the only thing I'm for is the witness of the ending, the listener of the last. The screen door's last creak, I'm learning from the past. I stood there in the doorway, the screen door in my hand. The screen door's last creak, the only thing that's grand. The screen door's last creak, it's not a sound of dying, it's just the sound of something old, of something finally lying down to rest, down to sleep, down to the final pause. The screen door's last creak, the only kind of cause is the cause of the ending, the reason for the new. The screen door's last creak, I'm learning to be the clue. My father put that door up the summer I was 10. He'd say, close it gently, don't let it slam again. I'd slam it anyway. The creak was just a creak, the screen door's last creak, the only thing that's weak is the memory of the slamming, the ghost of the slam. The screen door's last creak, I'm learning down to sleep, down to the final pause. The screen door's last creak, the only kind of cause is the cause of the ending, the reason for the new. The screen door's last creak, I'm learning to be the clue. The new door will be silent, the hinges will be smooth, the screen will be unbroken, the spring will have its groove, but the silence will be missing something, the absence of the creak. The screen door's last creak, the only thing that's unique is the voice of the old, the song of the warm. The screen door's last creak, I'm learning to be the more. The wood is going to the garage, the screen is on the floor, the hinge is in the toolbox, the spring is in the bin. The screen door's last creak, the only thing that's been is a faithful servant, a witness to the years. The screen door's last creak, I'm learning to be the tears. Cobwebs in the attic light, they shimmer and they glow. The sun comes through the window, the dust is in a row of particles that dance, that float, that settle on the floor. Cobwebs in the attic light, the only thing I'm for is the beauty of the forgotten, the grace of the ignored. Cobwebs in the attic light, I'm learning to be the chord. I climbed the stairs this morning, the first time in a year. Cobwebs in the attic light, the only thing that's clear. Cobwebs in the attic light, they're not a sign of neglect, they're a tapestry of memory, a web of retrospect. The spider is an artist, the silk is a design. Cobwebs in the attic light, the only kind of shrine is the one that holds the boxes, the trunks of the past. Cobwebs in the attic light, I'm learning to be the cast. The boxes hold the letters, the photographs photographs, the rings, the things that have no value, the things that have no strings attached to them, just memories, just ghosts of what has been. Cobwebs in the attic light, the only thing that's thin is the line between the keeping and the throwing, the hold and the release. Cobwebs in the attic light, I'm learning to be the peace. My friend says clean the attic, throw the cobwebs out, but the cobwebs in the attic light are the only thing I'm about. Cobwebs in the attic light, they're not a sign of neglect, they're a tapestry of memory, a web of retrospect. The spider is an artist, the silk is a design. Cobwebs in the attic light, the only kind of shrine is the one that holds the boxes, the trunks of the past. Cobwebs in the attic light, I'm learning to be the cast. The light will fade at dusk, the cobwebs will disappear, the attic will return to darkness, the dust will settle here, but the memory of the shimmering will stay inside my chest. Cobwebs in the attic light, the only kind of rest is the one that comes from not disturbing, from letting things be. Cobwebs in the attic light, I'm learning to be free. That's why I keep on going, keep on living, keep on coming back. Cobwebs in the attic light, I'm learning to be the track. Bridge that brought us here, it's standing in the rain. The wood is old, the nails are rusted, but it's still a chain that connects the then to the now, the there to the here. The bridge that brought us here, the only thing that's clear is that without it, we would be on the other side. The bridge that brought us here, I'm learning to be the tide. I crossed it yesterday, walked from one end to the other, the bridge that brought us here. The only kind of mother, the bridge that brought us here. It's not a monument to fame, it's just a structure, just a crossing, just a way to cross the frame of the river that divided, the water that was deep, the bridge that brought us here. The only thing I keep is the gratitude for the crossing, the thanks for the span, the bridge that brought us here. I'm learning to be the man. We used to stand upon it, looking at the water flow. We talk about the future, about the seeds we'd sow. On the other side, the promised land, the place we'd make our home, the bridge that brought us here. The only thing we'd own was the courage to cross over, the trust in the plan, the bridge that brought us here. I'm learning to be the span. My friend says bridges are just concrete, they're not a metaphor, but the bridge that brought us here is the only thing I'm for. The bridge that brought us here, it's not a monument to fame, it's just a structure, just a crossing, just a way to cross the frame of the river that divided, the water that was deep, the bridge that brought us here. The only thing I keep is the gratitude for the crossing, the thanks for the span, the bridge that brought us here. I'm learning to be the man. One day the bridge will fall, the river will reclaim the concrete and the steel, the memory and the name. But the crossing will have happened, the journey will be done, that brought us here. The only kind of sun is the one that shines on the water, the one that lights the way, the bridge that brought us here. I'm learning to be the stay. Here I'm standing in the middle, the water flows beneath my feet, the current is a riddle, I'll never know the answer, I'll just know the crossing, the bridge that brought us here. The only kind of bossing is the one that says cross now. Don't be afraid of the fall, the bridge that brought us here. I'm learning to be the all. frame is old and gold. The glass is cracked, the mat is stained. The story that is told is of a missing person, of a face that isn't there, a photograph of no one. The only thing that's fair is the absence of the image, the blankness of the space, a photograph of no one I'm learning to embrace. I found it in a shoebox under the bed with other things, a photograph of no one, the only thing that sings. A photograph of no one. It's not a thing of loss, it's just a piece of paper, a frame that holds the dross of memory that's faded, of a face that disappeared, a photograph of no one. The only thing I feared is the blankness of the forgetting, the emptiness of the frame, a photograph of no one. I'm learning to be the name. Maybe it was you, or maybe it was me. Maybe we were standing there, a future we could see. But the film was blank, the shutter didn't catch. A photograph of no one, the only kind of match is the one that didn't spark the fire that didn't start. A photograph of no one. I'm learning to be the art. My friend says throw it out, it's just a faulty print. But the photograph of no one is the only thing that's hint. A photograph of no one. It's not a thing of loss, it's just a piece of paper, a frame that holds the dross of memory that's faded, of a face that disappeared, a photograph of no one. The only thing I feared is the blankness of the forgetting, the emptiness of the frame, a photograph of no one. I'm learning to be the name. The no one is a someone, the blank is a face, the absence is a presence, the empty is a space that holds the possibility, the chance of what could be. A photograph of no one. The only kind of key is the one that opens the door to imagination, to the dream. A photograph of no one. I'm learning to be the stream. A photograph of no one. I'm hanging it on the wall. The frame is gold, the glass is cracked, the nothing is the all of what I have, of what I hold, of what I keep inside. A photograph of no one. The only thing that's wide is the space for the memory. memory, the room for the guess, a photograph of no one. I'm learning to be the blessed. The porch where I learned to cry is the same old wooden planks, the same old screen door, the same old rusty cranks, the same old view of the field, the same old setting sun. The porch where I learned to cry, the only thing I've won is the permission to be broken, the freedom to be weak. The porch where I learned to cry, I'm learning to be the creek. I used to hold it in, used to swallow down the tear. The porch where I learned to cry, the only thing that's clear. The porch where I learned to cry, it's not a place of shame, it's a place of the release, a place of the name, of the feeling that I tried to hide, the pain I tried to mask. The porch where I learned to cry, the only thing I ask is the memory of the letting go, the lesson of the tear. The porch where I learned to cry, I'm learning to be here. You found me there one evening, I was sobbing in the dark. You didn't say a word, you just sat beside my heart. You let me cry, you let me shake, you let me fall apart. The porch where I learned to cry, the only kind of art is the art of the listening, the gift of the pause. The porch where I learned to cry, I'm learning to be the cause. My friend says crying is a weakness, you should toughen up. But the porch where I learned to cry is the only kind of cup. The porch where I learned to cry, it's not a place of shame, it's a place of the release, a place of the name, of the feeling that I tried to hide, the pain I tried to mask. The porch where I learned to cry, the only thing I ask is the memory of the letting go, the lesson of the tear. The porch where I learned to cry, I'm learning to be here. The tears have dried, the years have passed, the porch is still the same. The wood is weathered, the screen is torn, but I'm not playing a game. I come here now to remember, to thank the planks and posts. The porch where I learned to cry, the only kind of ghosts is the ones that taught me feeling, the ones that showed the way. The porch where I learned to cry, I'm learning to be the clay. Porch where I learned to cry, I'm sitting here today. The sun is warm, the sky is blue. I've got nothing left to say except thank you for the tears, thank you for the rain. The porch where I learned to cry, the only thing I'll gain is the strength of the soft, the power of the fall. The porch where I learned to cry, I'm learning to be the all. Dust from a distant road, it settled on my shoes. The red of the desert, the gray of the news, that the road is never ending, the journey never done. Dust from a distant road, the only thing I won is the evidence of travel, the proof of the goal. Dust from a distant road, I'm learning to be the slow. I've been driving for 3 days, the dust is on my clothes. Dust from a distant road, the only thing that knows. Dust from a distant road, it's not a thing of dirt, it's a map of the journey, a testament to her, and a healing to the miles, to the curves and the bends. Dust from a distant road, the only kind of friends is the particles of the places, the specks of the land. Dust from a distant road, I'm learning to understand. The dust from the desert, where I almost lost my way. The dust from the mountain, where I learned to pray, not to God, but to the mountain, to the rock and the sky. Dust from a distant road, the only thing that's why I keep on driving, keep on going, keep on moving through. Dust from a distant road, I'm learning to be the clue. My friend says, wash your clothes, the dust is just a mess. But the dust from a distant road is the only thing that's blessed. Dust from a distant road, it's not a thing of dirt, it's a map of the journey, a testament to her, and a healing to the miles, to the curves and the bends. Dust from a distant road, the only kind of friends, is the particles of the places, the specks of the land. Dust from a distant road, I'm learning to understand. The dust will wash away, the clothes will come out clean, but the memory of the places will remain as a sheen on the lens of my memory, the window of my mind. Dust from a distant road, the only thing that's kind, is the evidence of living, the proof of the tribe. Dust from a distant road, I'm learning to be the sky. Of the news, of the journey that is ongoing, the road that never ends. Dust from a distant road, the only kind of friends, is the particles I keep, the specks I hold inside. Dust from a distant road, I'm learning to be the tide. The sound of a key turning, the lock clicks into place, the door is closed, the chapter's done. The smile on my face is not of sadness, not of grief, just of a quiet peace. The sound of a key turning, the only kind of lease that I sign with the past, with the memory, with the ghost. The sound of a key turning, I'm learning to be the host. I turned the key this morning for the very last time. The sound of a key turning, the only thing that's right. The sound of a key turning, it's not a sound of ending, it's the sound of a transition, a sound of comprehending that the door is not a prison, the lock is not a cage. The sound of a key turning, the only kind of page, is the one that turns to a new chapter, a new line, a new start. The sound of a key turning, I'm learning to be the art. The key was for the house where we lived for 20 years. The key was for the room where I cried a river of tears. The key was for the door that you walked through the last time. The sound of a key turning, the only thing that's mine, is the memory of the opening, the memory of the close, the sound of a key turning. I'm learning to be the rose. My friend says keys are just metal, they don't have a soul. But the sound of a key turning is the only thing that's whole. The sound of a key turning, it's not a sound of ending, it's the sound of a transition, a sound of comprehending that the door is not a prison, the lock is not a cage. The sound of a key turning, the only kind of page, is the one that turns to a new chapter, a new line, a new start. The sound of a key turning, I'm learning to be the art. The key will go in the drawer, the lock will wait for no one. The house will be a memory, the door will be undone. But the sound of the turning will echo in my ear. The sound of a key turning, the only thing that's dear, is the finality of the gesture, the certainty of the click, the sound of a key turning. I'm learning to be the trick. The drawer is dark, the metal's cold. The end of the day is the start of the tomorrow, the beginning of the new. The sound of a key turning, the only thing that's true, is the closure and the opening, the lock and the release. The sound of a key turning, I'm learning to be the peace. Where the river meets the sea, that's where I wanna go. The fresh and the salt, the high and the low, the merging of the waters, the joining of the flow. Where the river meets the sea, the only thing I know is that the ending is a beginning, the meeting is a start. Where the river meets the sea, I'm learning to be the heart. I've been following the river for many years and miles. Where the river meets the sea, the only thing that smiles where the river meets the sea. It's not a place of loss, it's a place of the union, a place of the across, of the boundary of the land, the edge of the continent, where the river meets the sea. The only thing that's meant is the mixing of the waters, the blending of the two, where the river meets the sea. I'm learning to be the clue. The river is my journey, the sea is the unknown. The meeting is the moment when I'm not alone, when the path that I have followed finally finds its end, where the river meets the sea. The only kind of friend is the ocean that receives me, the water that holds me tight, where the river meets the sea. I'm learning to be the light. My friend says the ocean is just water, the river is just a stream, but where the river meets the sea is the only thing that's dream. Where the river meets the sea, it's not a place of loss, it's a place of the union, a place of the across, of the boundary of the land, the edge of the continent, where the river meets the sea. The only thing that's meant is the mixing of the waters, the blending of the two, where the river meets the sea. I'm learning to be the clue. The river will lose its name, the sea will be the same, the fresh will taste the salt, the water will not blame, the journey will be over, the resting will begin, where the river meets the sea. The only kind of kin is the family of the water, the tribe of the tide, where the river meets the sea. I'm learning to be the guide. My being, of my spirit, of the thing that I have been, where the river meets the sea. The only thing that's seen is the beauty of the joining, the grace of the release, where the river meets the sea. I'm learning to be the peace.